Hey. Hello everybody, this is Di, antinatalist, and this boy here, he is 14 years old, and he is really showing his age. He has a lot of undercoat. As you can see, this is only a part of the undercoat that he's had, and I got him when he was about 8 weeks old in on the island of St. Croix, and is sweet boy, huh? So his legs and arthritis are really affecting him now. And when I took him to get a wash, to bathe him, self-wash, he could barely stand up, and he was in really bad shape. And he's going on some medication soon, so he is he's a part, what's that breed? Yeah, I can't even think of it now. Sharpei. So we did his DNA, and he's part Sharpei. And as with any life, as with any being, they need a lot of caretaking from start to finish, from childhood, toddler, young adult, preteen, whatever. Everybody who is in existence, especially mammals, they need a lot of caretaking, and they need oversight, and they need a parent. And in his case, I adopted him. He's had a very good life. He's really not known, he's not wanted for anything, really. That doesn't mean he's not suffering, but the years are catching up with him, as does everybody. Whenever I see a toddler, I think, wow, like, look how energetic they are. And then by the time we're, preteens, we're not that energetic anymore. So we are in a constant state of decline. And it's really sad to see, my pets decline. It's a very hard thing to, to deal with. But I'm very dedicated to the dogs, and I have to de-shed him with this de-shedding tool. And it works really well. He sheds a lot, and the hair is, all over the house and the floor and the dog bedding. So that's only a part of it. And yes, I have been doing this for 14 years. And I have multiple dogs. And I have several that we adopted from St. Croix over the years. And so, yeah, this is the life story of everybody. They are going to age, suffer, decline, and eventually die. And I don't know why I have put myself into a position of, taking on other species, animals. I don't know why I have been so invested. I think it's because I feel for them. But it's been a huge life investment to care for animals who are needy. It's certainly stressful. It's more stressful to take on an animal than it is not to. And I'm very dedicated, for every stage of their lives. And it's very costly. It's costly in time. It's costly in money. And, money doesn't grow on trees. Nobody assists. I don't have a nonprofit. I don't have, the public helping me. Whenever I took on fosters or adoptables, they don't come with money. They don't come with supplies. They don't come with food. And caring for an adult, a dog or a cat or horse, anything, from start to finish is very, very costly. And those of you who know, veterinary costs are escalating rapidly. And yeah, I mean, even euthanasia is like, a couple $100. It's really unaffordable for so many people. And so yeah, he's one of those long-term. I've had dogs to live as long as 16 years. But he's going on some medication today. He just had blood work. His blood work is fine. But as the case with people, you live longer than, you really should, considering the pains that you go through. And, our bodies just keep ticking, even though there's suffering, even though there's limitations and strife. There's no sense to life. There's no sense in it at all. So it's just best not to, procreate. Like I said, I think mammals suffer the most. And that's just, an opinion that I've formed over 6 decades. I can't put myself in the shoes of every animal, or the fins, or the belly. But he's very happy right now, and he's getting a lot of attention. And, this is costly for me too. I've said this before, that giving of yourself actually takes away from your resources. And even though I love doing this, and it's comforting to me, yes, it takes away from my time. It takes away from my energy. It takes away from my emotional stores. And there's so few people who are doing what I do. In fact, I'm an extreme minority. And I have noticed that a lot of people who take on animals are also child-free people. So, probably child-free empaths, or HSPs. But he likes the sun on his back. Probably makes his arthritis feel good. And his hearing isn't what it used to be. So, in as much as I have taken on the responsibility of, caretaking for these pets, it's very taxing for me. And so many people aren't doing this job, and it's not because it's easy for me. Not at all. It's definitely not easy for me. It's actually very difficult. It's just the willingness and it's the compassion that I have. But